I've been asked for a long time now to review this Gundam, and it's of course the Double O from the series, Gundam Double O, but this is a variant. This is the 007 Swords, and as you can see right here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the beam sabers in the back make 6 and 7. This guy's packed full of blades, and so we're going to be reviewing him today, and let me just say that this robot Damashii does not come cheap. He is quite coveted in the Gundam action figure collection world, and so I'll be showing you everything that makes him so great. And let's go ahead and get into it with, we'll start with accessories. This robot Damashii comes with quite the treasure trove of little accessories, from the common to the plain cool. Now to start off, of course, you're going to have those 2 beam saber hilts. Those are always helpful to go with the 2 beam saber blades. Oops, gotta put them down. For hands, you're gonna get just the 2 sets. You're gonna get closed fists, which are on the robot Damashii right now, and some trigger finger / beam saber holding hands. Put those down. One other hand you'll get is the mid-action posing open palm. Very, very cool. You're gonna of course get a extra V-fin. I think this one's the soft. Yeah, this one's a soft plastic. You'll get something very, very cool, the GN Buster Sword. Can't remember if this is the first or second one. It opens up like this. Handle pops out in the back. Got little guards right here. It's very, very cool. It has a little handle as well. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this deploys a GN shield like this. I'm not sure. But yeah, very cool. So we'll put that down. You'll get a little extension wire for the short GN Sword 2. This part, oops, show you that in a second. This tip pops off, and then this extension cable can latch on there. You'll get a long GN Buster Sword, and these both can turn into the gun, both rifle mode and sword mode. And this one actually comes with a little, oops, let me use this, little handle that pops out like so. So very cool. You'll get some GN, well, I can't remember what these are called. Shadals, something with the R, I can't remember. 2 little handles pop out. Very, very nice looking. Green GN blades. For those GN Sword 2s, you'll also get some interchangeable regular blades that we saw from the series. Very nice. Redone, and very much skinnier than the first version of the Gundam 00. Or the 00 Gundam, sorry. And then, of course, some interchangeable kneecaps. This is to change the 7 swords into the normal 00 Gundam. So I'll show you those all on him in a second. But yeah, quite a bit of accessories. I mean, just look at all that. It's insane. No wonder he's so expensive, right? To attach his blades, it's very, very simple. Quite like the O riser, the Buster Sword can attach to the GN drive right there, or on the other shoulder. The short and long GN swords can attach to the hips. There's little open pegs right there. And then those 2 other blades with the green GN condenser material on it can attach to the kneecaps. The GN beam sabers can always be fitted on the butt right there. The articulation is pretty darn good. Of course, he's going to have some moving around in the GN drives right there. And one innovation that's better over the original release of this figure, in a way, the original release of the 00 Gundam, is that the GN drives can actually pivot or swerve over forward and face forward. So you can pull off the Trans Am riser move. Double joints in the knees, ball joints in the ankles, and they can also move left to right a little bit. You got some articulation in the toes there as well, and the legs can go up about that far up forward. It's pretty good. The one thing is that this crotch armor does like to pop off from now and again, so you got to watch out for that. You can just super glue it, really. Single joint in the elbow right there. But one other innovation, again, that this has over the original release of the 00 is that the wrist is no longer angled like so. It can move up and down at any angle now. You got a ball jointed hand, so very, very cool there. You got some articulation in the torso, 1 and 2 joints, so you can bend them like so. Arms are on a ball joint still. You can't do that 360 because of the GN drives, but you do get a little bit of a turn in the shoulders as well. They can move back and forth as I'm showing you now. The head is on a ball joint, all sorts of ways. It can move. You can do a 360. I don't do it, but you can do a 360. One other thing is that it's a completely new sculpt on the head, if you can see that. So yeah, a lot of innovations done on this figure. Now the kneecaps are interchangeable. Right now you have the blue ones on. Very simple process. They have pegs sticking out of the kneecaps. All you do is grab one of the white ones and just put it right on there. I'm not going to do that for this figure right now because, well, I'm just going to save that for another video. So let's finish putting all the rest of his weapons on and then give my final thoughts on this guy. This Buster Sword definitely weighs that GN drive down. Too bad. Well, here it is, the 007 swords in all its glory. Every single little blade is on there now. And if you're wondering about the short or the regular GN Sword 2 blades, I'm going to save that also for another video when I do the O-Riser review. So let's just forget about those. Anyways, final thoughts. This figure is absolutely amazing. If you've got the original 00 Gundam, you noticed a few problems. The face kind of looked weird, the V-fin looked a little weird, the wrist pissed you off a lot, and you couldn't swerve or have the GN drives face forward for the O-Riser or Trans Am Riser move. That's okay though, because this figure makes up for everything. Now if you got him when he first was released, you would have had to pay probably around 35, 40 bucks. I don't remember or even know. But nowadays, this figure starting out, people are asking $70, which is really, really crazy. Now, you don't have to pay that much for this guy, because if you go online to, say, a little site called Gundam Boards, Gundam Board in Action, sorry, you can find this guy probably every now and then for a trade or whatever, and you'll probably have to pay it's probably the same price that he was when he first got released. So all in all, this figure is the a vast improvement over the original, and you should definitely get him. He goes great with the O-Riser, with the GN Sword 3. He really makes up for whatever we didn't like in the original 00 release. So anyways, that's been my review for this guy. This robot Damashii is quite the handful in terms of a lot of accessories, so I'm glad I got through it pretty quickly. Feel free to leave a comment, like, dislike, or even subscribe if you haven't seen any of my videos before. And with that being said, you guys, take care, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Bye-bye.